My name is Goodney, Principal Investigator of the Preferences for Open Endovascular Repair of Abdominal Aortic Aneurysms for in the Health Administration clinical trial you've been kind enough to participate in. This is a trial, and we're delighted to have you as part of our team. In a 5-minute video, I'd like to walk you through the 5-step process of working with the packet that we've sent to you, which will enroll the 12 veterans we hope you can enroll at your site as part of the trial. This has all the forms you'll need already printed, as well as a 5-step simple process to help you use the packet to efficiently and easily enroll 12 veterans in the study at your site. I hope you'll one of the packets out that we've mailed to you. We've a total of 12 packets, and the page on the packet should indicate the patient number as well as your site number. We've mailed you a total of 12 packets, and I'll ask you while you're looking at this video to the first packet, which should say patient number 1. We hope to enroll 12 patients as part of your participation in this study, and you should have 12 packets, each numbered through 12. We'll start with the first packet, and on page 1 it should say which group you were assigned to, as well as the patient number and your site number as well. And you can see on the screen here, we've indicated this patient 1, site A, for example, in this video. Now I'll tell you briefly about our 5-step process of completing survey forms which are used in our study. The first step is completing the consent form. Each instructional step has 3 parts. We tell you first what you need to look at, second, who needs to be present, and third, at what part of the visit, either before the veteran sees the physician or after the veteran sees the physician, to tell you what part of the visit the form should be completed at. So for the consent form is necessary, and it's already printed for you as part of the packet. Second, the coordinator and the veteran participate in this part of the process. Third, this is performed when? Well, it's performed before the visit, before the veteran sees the clinician in their visit in vascular surgery. The form is a total of 8 pages, and I'm going through the 8 pages here. Importantly, on page 6, the veteran should indicate a loved one or a significant other for whom to call in case an emergency should arise as a result of the trial. We don't think that'll be necessary given that this is just a survey, but that's part of the rules. And second, on page 8 is where the veteran should sign if he or she is willing to participate. There's a space for a witness to sign as well, and the coordinator can sign as a witness as part of the study. Step 2, the Repair Preferences Survey. The Preferences Survey is also printed for you as part of the packet, and you can review that 12-page document as part of this process as well. Who participates in this part of the process? Again, this is the coordinator and the veteran, and we set the when, in terms of when this is completed. We hope this can happen before the veteran sees the physician in the consultation. The 12-page survey is shown here as part of the video. And you can see it's a survey with clearly stated questions and simple boxes to check in terms of the veteran providing their responses. We think it would be helpful if the coordinator was part of this process to ensure the veteran answered all the questions completely, and similarly to ensure that the veteran understood all the questions which were asked of him or her as part of the study. Ask a few questions or simple demographic questions about the veteran. Step, the Surgeon Preference Survey. We want to understand not only veteran preferences as part of our study, but also surgeon preferences. And we have a short Surgeon Preference Survey in Step 3. The who for this part of the process is the coordinator and the surgeon. So hope that after the coordinator has finished with the veteran before the visit, that he will ask the surgeon to complete this brief form again before the visit, before the veteran is seen by the physician. You see the form is quite simple. There's a total of 10 boxes for the surgeon to check, and it asks the surgeon about his or her opinion about which way the veteran should consider aneurysm surgery, either open or endovascular. And this is a study that's intended to take less than 1 minute and can be completed fairly easily and quickly by the physician before their visit with the veteran. Now, after that surgeon preference survey is completed, the veteran and the surgeon can go about their visit and have their clinical interaction as usual and make whatever recommendations they think are necessary for the veteran's aneurysm. After that clinical interaction is done, there's still 2 brief surveys to go, and I'm going to describe those in step 4 and step 5. Step 4 is a decision process survey. This is a brief survey to help us understand the veteran's decision-making during the clinical visit. We need the coordinator and the veteran, and it's performed immediately after the physician and the veteran have their clinical interaction. As you can see, it's a brief survey. It's 8 brief questions. The first, we think the form, it's already printed in your packet. The easiest way to use this form will be simply to have the coordinator read the question to the veteran, answer, and circle the simple yes or no answers provided in the form. So in question number 1, the question asks, did the doctor talk with you about having open surgical repair of aneurysm, yes or no? So the coordinator can simply read that question to the veteran and circle the appropriate answer for that question and 7 that follow. Then the last step is a surgeon survey that is performed after the clinical action, or the post-surgeon survey, as we like to call it. Again, the coordinator and the surgeon are the people who are involved in this part of the process, and it's performed after the visit. It's a very brief instrument, and essentially it replicates many of the questions that were asked beforehand. It's just intended to see if the surgeon had changed his or her mind after seeing the veteran in person. That's our 5-step process, our brief 5-step process to help you efficiently complete our forms. If you have questions, please contact our coordinator. And again, we're very excited to have you as part of our team, and we look forward to having you in our study. Thank you, and good night.